Alright guys, Anthony, Super Service. I got Shane's truck here. I'm pretty sure it's cracked injector. I already did a half bubble test to see if make sure that it did fail. We haven't even tried to start it yet because of what he said was going on. There's really no need right now. Feed tube's bubbling, which kind of sucks. We might have something going on in that fuel pump down there because it is an early model, so it does run straight down back to the fuel pump. One more time. All right, hang on. Okay, here we go. We're gonna, now we've got the pass, or go ahead, hit it. There you go, see the bubbles coming out? Okay, now, fucking stop. Okay, hang on just a second. Okay, it's gonna be hard to discern between the bubbles. Now the bubbles blowing out of that right there. See them coming out of that? That's the feed hole right there. So now that kind of sucks. We might have something inside that fuel pump letting it run back to the return, or we might have a leak down at the fuel pump. We haven't looked at that yet. So right now we're looking at the standpipe. Okay, go. Okay, it's bubbling out of the standpipe right now. You can see it. I know it's so hard to tell because of that stupid freaking, I mean, we're about to just block off the feed line too. That'll eliminate that. But we got a plug put on. The passenger side is not even connected. So right now the only possible place combustion coming up through the fuel system is on the driver's side. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch it and just double check and make sure we don't have one on the passenger side bad too. So hang on. Okay, here you go. Now we've got the passenger side hooked up. Got to watch all the bubbles. Yeah, give me a little more fuel. Okay, go for it. Yep. All right, so once again, it's all weird because it's bubbling out of the intake. So right now it looks like we got to crack the driver's side. So let's do that. All right, now we've got number 2 glow plug out. Look at this, man. This is annoying. We probably ought to take that fuel pump apart before we do all this testing. Here, let me go right here and you can see it. All right, hit it. Nope, still bubbling. All right, hang on. All right, here we go. We got number 2 back in and number 4 out. So I'm gonna look at it head on. You ought to be able to tell. All right, go. Nope. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Let me push this away. Look there. All right, go. Okay. Looks like last one's a charm. So listen. Okay, so I bet you we found the culprit, so it's probably going to make a big old mess of crap outside of here. Let's try and just, who knows, set a freaking towel over it. Maybe it'll catch some, because it's probably going to make a big old mess. Don't freak out and stop. All right, go. Yep. There you go. All right, so number 8, let's get down to it. Okay, so we got the injector out. So let me go clean it real quick. There you go, plain as day. He needs a full set. Yeah, they might have had contaminated fuel put in it, but plain as day, cracked injector. Now the problem is, look at that, it was about to break. It cracked all the way down that son of a gun. That was a pretty good one. The problem is now all the injectors were subjected to the same conditions that this one was. So right there you can really see the crack. So we're going to put a known good used injector. We're going to look in it with a bore scope. A lot of times, I mean, you can see a little bit, but we might have a little damage in there. Well, let's go ahead and hang on. Okay, the piston's pretty high up, so see if you can go in the glow plug hole. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, just kind of look around a little bit. Yeah, if you can spin it. I mean, I don't really see much, but like I said, this isn't perfect. I mean, this, I mean, it appears to be intact. I mean, we got the whole injector out, the whole glow plug came out, so nothing was bouncing around. Let's just hope we don't have any damage from, let's look here. All right, can you spin it? Go down just a little and spin it. See if we got any scoring. The oil line, there's a little bit of scoring right there. Hopefully that's just oil, a little bit of scoring there. There's a pretty good line right there.
All the way down.
That's a pretty good line right there. Who knows? That's about all you got?
Yeah, because it keeps twisting.
Okay. I mean, it had even, it was cranking even, so, you know, that cylinder still has compression, so it ain't like, I'm only saying that because I built a lot of engines from cracked injectors. Injector tip crack, either the tip bounce off or break off and bounce all over the place inside the engine, destroy it, or it throws so much fuel at it that it burns a hole through the piston. Now, I didn't see that, so that's but whatever kind of wear has been, excess wear has been put on it because of the cracked injector. I mean, that's kind of unforeseen right now. We don't know. You know, it's been that cylinder had a whole bunch of fuel thrown at it. So, you know, if it's got any imperfections on the piston, I mean, I guess I need a better bore scope. I mean, I'm sure they sell a better one now, but that was, you know, at one time, a really good one. So, but it sucks that picture quality, I can't get like an HD picture inside of there. It freaking sucks. But yeah, so number 8, throw an injector in it. And then this truck needs a full set now. If it's from fuel contamination, we're gonna probably take the fuel pump off, pump the fuel, pump the tank all the way out, fill it all the way back up. This won't be no put 5 gallons in it. We're gonna pump it completely dry, and then we'll put, it's a short bed, so 28 gallons of diesel, fill it all the way up with gas cans. That way we know it's completely diluted, anything that was in there. And I mean, it should be okay. But right now, I mean, let's pump it out. Let's get an injector in it, get the tank empty, fill it all the way up. Obviously fuel filters, all that stuff, and let's go. That is why though we did, from when we took the O-ring, the sample, why it was bubbling out when I did the when we was doing the bubble test, because there was fuel dripping out of here, because we went out and took a fuel sample out of the separator, and it chewed the O-ring up getting it out. So that's why it was dripping, because now I'm sure it won't drip now. It won't bubble out of the fill line. So whatever, we got to the point of it. So number 8, and honestly, I mean, put a full set in it, because whatever that number 8 got subjected to, all the other ones did too. And he said it was had a deal with the fuel stop. He called, and it's very, very feasible that they did get bad fuel, that either the wrong fuel got put in the tank, because it acted like kerosene, which I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never tried to run the truck on kerosene. I'm not sure. I mean, I've never gambled that much, but maybe diesel, and I don't know. But if it was a fuel contamination, I mean, we need to be getting at all the injectors, get them out. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be a drag to have the rest of the injectors, and you know, they've all been subjected to the same conditions. So we crack another one, I mean, just gonna have to pay attention. The sucker starts running bad, you just shut it off and tow it. But looks like we probably saved this one. So that's a long enough video. Went through the whole diag process, found what's wrong, and y'all don't need to see us putting it back together, because that's kind of trivial. So all right guys, have a good day.